Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that's going to shake you up, wake you up, and get you moving. Because here's the truth, necessity is not the mother of invention. Nope. You know what is? Refusing to accept things the way they are. That's right. Some of you are sitting around waiting for a phone call, waiting for someone to hand you an opportunity. But let me tell you something, opportunity doesn't knock. You have to kick the door down. Too many people are stuck in a woe is me mindset. I missed my chance. It's too late. I'm too old. Stop it. Whether you're 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, or even 76. This is about loving yourself, forgiving your past, and moving forward. Fast. Don't settle. Don't wait. Let's go. This life you've been given, it's temporary, but it has more meaning than you can ever imagine. Your life is yours. You have the right to live it the best way you can. But here's the thing, doors won't open by themselves. You've got to have the courage to take the hinges off. You've got to have that fire, that determination to make it happen. Listen to me. You want to be a rap artist? You want to go to the NFL, the NBA, the Olympics? You want to be the next Michael Jackson? You want to live in a gated community, drive a luxury car, or just live a better life? That's okay. Dream big, think big, but you've got to start small. Give small a chance to grow into something big. You can't just talk about wanting to win. You've got to prepare to win. You've got to expect to win. If it's a new meal plan, start today. If it's a new mentality, start today. If it's a fresh conversation, a powerful life-giving strategy, whatever it is that's going to take you forward, start now. Don't push this off to tomorrow, because lives are on the line. When people wait to fulfill their purpose, when they wait to manifest their dreams, when they procrastinate, it costs more than just their own lives. It impacts the quality of life for so many others. You are a life-giving agent of change. It's time for you to show up as the best version of yourself. Lives are on the line. At the end of your life, you need to be able to look up and say, I won a small victory for humanity. Because you becoming everything you were destined to become is going to impact someone's life. When we don't do this, when we push it off, when we procrastinate, someone's life is being negatively impacted. And the first life being impacted is yours. So, I want you to think about something you want for yourself. Something real, something important, something that will give your life meaning and power. Don't wait for something to happen. You make it happen. You make it happen for a reason. Take full responsibility and control of this thing we call life. Think of ages 22 to 42 as being the soldier of society. This is the time when you're learning, growing, hustling, and grinding. If you work hard during this time, you set yourself up for the next phase, ages 43 to 63. That's your power period. That's when you see explosive growth in your career, your business, your influence. That's when you become who you were meant to be. And then, when you hit 63 to 83, or even beyond, that's the elder season. That's when you give back. That's when you stop worrying about what people think and focus on helping those who need it. But to get there, you've got to start now. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to declutter your mind and give small a chance to grow. Start where you are. Start with what you have. What you have is enough. Discipline yourself. Take full control and responsibility for the outcome of your life. I know you're tired. I know you're broken. I know you're weary. I know it feels like there's no hope. But right where you are, you've got to start now. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to perfect. Tells you that you're not good enough, that you're not ready, that you're going to mess up. But guess what? You are good enough. You are ready. And even if you mess up, you'll learn from it and keep going. So, how do you overcome fear? You take action. You do the thing that scares you. You step out of your comfort zone. And here's the secret: the more you do it, the easier it gets. The more you face your fears, the smaller they become. So, don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear steal your dreams. You've got too much potential, too much purpose, too much greatness inside of you to let fear win. And let's talk about discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's what keeps you going when motivation fades. It's what keeps you focused when distractions come. It's what keeps you consistent when life gets hard. So, if you want to achieve your dreams, you've got to develop discipline. You've got to show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard, even when it's boring, because that's where the magic happens. And here's the thing about discipline. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's about making small, daily choices that add up over time. It's about doing the work even when no one is watching. So if you want to achieve your goals, you've got to be disciplined. You've got to be committed. You've got to be willing to do whatever it takes. And let's talk about mindset. Your mindset is everything. It's the lens through which you see the world. It's the filter through which you interpret your experiences. So if you want to change your life, you've got to change your mindset. You've got to shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. You've got to believe that you can learn, grow, and improve. You've got to believe that your best days are ahead of you, not behind you. And here's the thing about mindset. It's not something you're born with. It's something you develop. It's something you cultivate. So if you want to have a winning mindset, you've got to work on it every day. You've got to feed your mind with positive thoughts, positive affirmations, and positive influences. You've got to surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you, who inspire you. Because your mindset is the foundation of everything you do. And let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is the key to happiness. It's the key to contentment. It's the key to peace. So, if you want to live a fulfilling life, you've got to practice gratitude. You've got to take time every day to appreciate what you have, to celebrate your wins, to acknowledge your blessings. Because when you focus on what you're grateful for, you attract more things to be grateful for. And here's the thing about gratitude. It's not just about saying thank you. It's about feeling it. It's about living it. It's about letting it fill your heart and overflow into your life. So, if you want to experience true joy, true peace, true fulfillment, you've got to practice gratitude. You've got to make it a part of your daily routine. And let's talk about resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going when things get tough, to rise stronger after every fall. So, if you want to achieve your dreams, you've got to be resilient. You've got to be willing to get back up every time you get knocked down. You've got to be willing to keep fighting, keep pushing, keep believing, no matter what. And here's the thing about resilience. It's not something you're born with. It's something you develop. It's something you build through experience. So if you want to be resilient, you've got to embrace challenges. You've got to face adversity head on. You've got to see every setback as an opportunity to grow, to learn, to become stronger. And let's talk about purpose. Purpose is the reason you get up in the morning. It's the driving force behind everything you do. It's what gives your life meaning and direction. So if you want to live a fulfilling life, you've got to find your purpose. You've got to discover what you're passionate about, what you're good at, what the world needs from you. And here's the thing about purpose. It's not something you find. It's something you create. It's something you build through your actions, your choices, your experiences. So, if you want to live a life of purpose, you've got to take action. You've got to pursue your passions, follow your dreams, and make a difference in the world. And let's talk about legacy. Legacy is the mark you leave on the world. It's the impact you have on the lives of others. It's the difference you make in the world. So, if you want to leave a lasting legacy, you've got to live with intention. You've got to make every day count. You've got to pour your heart and soul into everything you do. And here's the thing about legacy. It's not about how much money you make or how famous you become. It's about the lives you touch, the hearts you inspire, the difference you make. So, if you want to leave a legacy that lasts, you've got to live a life of purpose, passion, and impact. And let's talk about love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It's what connects us, what heals us, what transforms us. So if you want to live a fulfilling life, you got to love deeply, love fully, love unconditionally. You've got to love yourself, love others, and love the world around you. And here's the thing about love. It's not just a feeling. It's a choice. It's an action. It's something you do every day. So, if you want to experience true love, you've got to choose it. You've got to show it. You've got to live it. And let's talk about faith. Faith is the belief in something greater than yourself. It's the trust that everything happens for a reason. It's the confidence that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. So, if you want to live a life of peace and purpose, you've got to have faith. You've got to believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and believe in the universe. And here's the thing about faith. It's not about having all the answers. It's about trusting the process. It's about surrendering control and letting go of the need to know how everything is going to work out. So, if you want to live a life of faith, you've got to let go of fear, let go of doubt, and let go of the need to control everything. And let's talk about courage. Courage is the ability to face your fears, to take risks, to step into the unknown. So, if you want to achieve your dreams, you've got to be courageous. You've got to be willing to take bold steps, to make tough decisions, to face your fears head on. And here's the thing about courage. It's not the absence of fear. It's the willingness to act in spite of fear. So if you want to be courageous, you've got to embrace fear, lean into it, and use it as fuel to propel you forward. And let's talk about perseverance. Perseverance is the ability to keep going when things get tough. It's the determination to never give up, no matter what. So, if you want to achieve your dreams, you've got to persevere. You've got to keep pushing, keep fighting, keep believing, even when the odds are against you. And here's the thing about perseverance. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about showing up every day, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. So, if you want to achieve your goals, you've got to persevere. You've got to keep going, no matter what. And let's talk about self-belief. Self-belief is the foundation of everything you do. It's the belief that you can achieve your dreams, that you can overcome any obstacle, that you can create the life you want. So, if you want to achieve your goals, you've got to believe in yourself. You've got to trust in your abilities, in your potential, in your worth. And here's the thing about self-belief. It's not something you're born with. It's something you develop. It's something you build through experience, through action, through achievement. So, if you want to believe in yourself, you've got to take action. You've got to prove to yourself that you can do it. And let's talk about self-love. Self-love is the foundation of a happy, fulfilling life. It's the belief that you are worthy, that you are enough, that you deserve love and happiness. So, if you want to live a fulfilling life, you've got to love yourself. You've got to treat yourself with kindness, with compassion, with respect. And here's the thing about self-love. It's not about being perfect. It's about accepting yourself as you are, flaws and all. It's about embracing your imperfections and loving yourself anyway. So, if you want to love yourself, you've got to let go of self-criticism, let go of self-doubt, and let go of the need to be perfect. And let's talk about self-care. Self-care is the practice of taking care of yourself, of nurturing your mind, body, and soul. So, if you want to live a healthy, balanced life, you've got to practice self-care. You've got to make time for yourself, to rest, to recharge, to rejuvenate. And here's the thing about self-care. It's not selfish. It's necessary. It's what allows you to show up as your best self, to give your best to the world. So if you want to live a fulfilling life, you've got to take care of yourself. You've got to prioritize your well-being, your health, your happiness. And let's talk about self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to control your impulses, to stay focused on your goals, to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. So, if you want to achieve your dreams, you've got to develop self-discipline. You've got to be willing to do the hard things, to make the tough choices, to stay committed to your goals. And here's the thing about self-discipline. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's about making small, daily choices that add up over time. So, if you want to achieve your goals, you've got to be disciplined. You've got to be committed.